When we started off Loser, me, Abhilash, and Shravan and Bharadwaj, we were all like sitting inside a room and just trying to basically decode what the project is all about. So when we had the content in our hand, we tried to understand like what is it that we are actually trying to say. We had stories about people who are real. We have incidents which are real. We have stories which are very very real. So we wanted to take this as as a core essence and the vision for the project, and kind of put this visually throughout every single aspect. And since the story is being told in three different timelines, like one in 80s, one in 90s, another in 2000s, so we had to sit and craft and put in a lot of amount of detail into how the visual tone has to be. So the 80s was completely shot in black and white, where it was not just shot like we just shot it and we just desaturated it. No, it was not done like that. It was done in a way where we picked and chose every single color for black and white. So because black and white is all about different shades of gray and things like that, so we wanted to keep that faithfulness to how black and white is actually shot. Like back in the time when you see black and white, it was not easy because you don't have color to play around, you just have contrast to play around. And then we did the 90s story where it was set up in a very Islamic background, and religions have a very closer relatability to color. And since it was an Islamic background, green kind of became part of the story. And so we went to a very warmer approach. And in fact, in the 90s story, there is one color that you will never see, which is blue. And so we took that again as a lead and we took it forward to the 2000 story, where blue becomes the core fundamental form of the 2000 story, which is Suri Yadav's story. So we took like different visual tones and visual approaches so that, it is not like this just a web series which is just going to be done, but it is going to be like a very visual poetry. And it has to be very faithful, it has to be dramatic. And, since it is going to be natural, and the kind of lighting basically decides, like, the logic of the story is what decides the kind of lighting. So yeah, I mean, like we did a lot of those interesting things in Loser season 1, and we can try to continue the core logic of it. But we had better budgets for season 2, so we did some very interesting things that you guys will love it. And any visual thinkers or people who imagine things visually, it's going to be a delight. That's one thing that I can promise. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what I did in photography.
Thank you for the guest lecture.
And also I have this very, that's the thing for me. I start giving masterclass to people. Cool. Thank you so much, guys. Please watch Lisa season 2 in ZEE5, releasing tomorrow. Thank you so much.